Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 90. Yes, that is in fact a 90. My name is Rob Hoback. Welcome. Glad you chose to spend a couple minutes with us this morning. As I was getting ready, I got a Facebook notification that my mom's looking forward to my video, so I got to get to work. Let's start with my IMs. I forgot about these yesterday. I am dependable. I can depend on myself, right? And I'm on it, right? So, and that's because I wasn't dependable yesterday. I didn't put my affirmation up there. But here's what I've been thinking a lot about is having a poor mind, right? And when I'm saying poor, I'm not talking about whether you got any money. I'm talking about whether you're poor up here, because I battle a poor mindset all the time, right? And so part of that is, we talked yesterday about grace, right? And a poor person expects grace. A person with a poor mind expects people to show grace to them, right? They don't want to be the one that's given grace every once in a while, but more than not, they want somebody else to have compassion and pity on them. And they become addicted to that, right? They become addicted to the chaos and the drama that comes with being poor. I mean, seriously, watch. And we all know these people. We all have them in our sphere, right? Watch the people that struggle. They just continue to make bad decisions that will then continue to put them in this loop of, just drama and chaos. And in my mind yesterday, I put that together with being institutionalized, right? So, and if you want to know what that looks like and you haven't seen it, watch The Shawshank Redemption with Brooks. You know, that old man. He'd been in there forever. He's talking about, like, sometimes guys or people are in a situation, you don't have to be in prison to get institutionalized. It can be a job, it can be a relationship, it can be the same relationship over and over and over. It can be the same job, it can be that you move to a different city, and guess who shows up? That bad part of you, that bad version of you that is addicted to chaos. And it is part of the human condition that if we allow it, we will become addicted to the chaos and we can't get out of it, right? We will continue to make bad decisions that put us into they just keep us in that loop. And it's everywhere. It's all around you. And if we want a different result, that requires a different us, right? You know, we're halfway through the month of January, and I would tell you that I'm 50 to 60% compliant with what my goals were this year, which is not great, right? That's a D, maybe even F. But at least I'm trying. At least I showed up for the test. At least I put this stuff out there and said I'm going to do this year, right? I didn't say I'm going to have it done on January. This is who I am going to become. And so it's an everyday thing. And so I understand that for me to become this person, it's going to require a different version of me, just like it is with you, right? It's simple, but it's not easy, right? So anyway, that's the bad news. The bad news is that, if you're honest with yourself, I'm certain that if you wrote down your goals, you're not 100% compliant today. That's the bad news, right? The good news is nobody said you were going to have it all done on January the 15th. These were commitments you made to yourself for a year, right? A year. So there's still plenty of time. And if we remember that we don't have to fix it all at once, it's continuous improvement. We get better every day. And the goal is just like this, right? Just plot it on out. Just keep going. Keep track of it so that you know that we talked a couple weeks ago. It was a week ago Saturday or Sunday when I was in a really good mood and said, look, we just had one of those days where everything went our way. We got to remember that, because there are going to be days when nothing goes our way. And our tendency is going to be like, forget it. I'm just going to go back to the person that doesn't manage a budget, that soothes my pain with food and alcohol or whatever it is, right? Bad decision. Let's just stack some bad decisions. It's easy to do that, right? It's easy. It's also very simple, but it's not easy to say just because I had a bad day yesterday doesn't mean I have to have a bad day today. Just because I had 2 bad days in a row doesn't mean I have to have a bad week, a bad month, on and on and on, right? And the longer we become embedded in a negative cycle, the harder it is to get out of one. Again, like if it took me 48 years to get where I am today. To think that tomorrow everything's going to be different is unreasonable, right? So let's just be reasonable with ourselves. So that's all the bad news. The good news is we can start today. Today we can say, all right, today's the day that I get myself back committed. And you know how many times you got to do that? As many times as it is required for you to change, right? So either you want to continue trying until you master it, or you just say, forget it, I'm done. I'm just going to sit here and pout, and I'm going to wait for some manna from heaven. You can be waiting a while, right? The rest of us, we're just going to keep going. With that, I'm done. Hands up, peace out. We are better together. There's no doubt about it. I'll be back here tomorrow morning with some more daily bread for you. Hope to see you then. Have a great day. It's Manic Monday. Go get it. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys.